Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. Bash in Berlin just got over literally a few minutes ago, and we're going to go through the 5 matches and rank them S, A, B, C, D. You know the deal. It's the tier list. You get it. I'm not going to go over every single match super in detail. 1, because still kind of collecting my thoughts, and 2, we're going to do that over on the Stash Club Wrestling podcast and really go in depth and in detail. But today, like I said, we're going to rank them, and spoilers, I'll tell you now, I thought this was one of, if not the best B-show PLEs of the year. I thought this was great. I don't think there was any misses. Every single match hit. So I'm just saying, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of C's and D's here. I'm just saying. First one, we're starting off at the top. Cody Rhodes defeats Kevin Owens. Unbelievable opener. This was so fun. The story being told through this match with like the friendship and like the building kind of intensity of like, do I trust you? Do I not? Also, this is going to be a blanket statement for all the matches. I just don't want to repeat myself. The crowd was unreal. We'll go back to the crowd during Randy Gunther because that was a real standout for the crowd. But in general, crowd was hot the whole night. So shout out them. They started playing on Cody's knee and, you know, he was going up for the top rope cutter, blah, blah. And the story here with Kevin Owens was he was hesitant. This isn't the old Kevin Owens. This is a new Kevin Owens. They're really focusing on, you know, did Kevin lose his killer instinct? What's going on? He did attack it eventually, but he didn't end up hitting the power bomb on the apron. So a lot of that stuff. After the match, raising hands, hug, it's all fine. Kevin didn't want the pity hand raise. Anyway, maybe that was too in depth. We're not going to go as in depth. This was great. Given what I know for the rest of the card, it's going to go at A, but great opener, probably one of Kevin's best in recent memory for sure, and one of Cody's best in his current title reign. Absolutely. Okay, next we're going Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeating the unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Another fun match. I think this bounced off the opener really well. Jade and Bianca looked sick. They're wearing the green. Unholy Union looked sick themselves. I think the standout of this match, IMO, Alba Fire. They even mentioned on commentary that she's like sneaky good. I agree. Unreal. Something that I've found myself saying for I think every single Jade Cargill match is like, this is the best she looked. I think that's a good thing because that just kind of speaks to the fact of every time she goes out there and every single match we see, she's getting better and better and better and more impressive. So I think that's overall a great thing. Best match of hers so far performance-wise. A couple of timing mistakes throughout the middle. There was kind of a 3-minute stretch of like some, you know, miscues, like nothing to harp on, nothing to really nitpick about. Ultimately, Jade and Bianca, they look great with the titles. I understand. I don't know if you want to call it a reset for the tag division, but maybe a re-energizing. They got the moment with Fire and Dawn already with the titles winning them. And I said this on the podcast, but Jade and Bianca all of a sudden, like, they're 2 of the biggest stars in the company. And like all of a sudden, the past 1 or 2 months, they just like haven't been doing anything. I think putting the titles back on them makes sense for them. I hope Unholy Union really stays relevant in the division. Ultimately, with everything else on the card, this is getting a B. Spoiler, nothing lower than that. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. Brother, this is how you do a strap match with the hitting the belts with the lights going on thing. I think people going in this were kind of skeptical. It was going to be too gimmicky for what was like such a serious feud and what was supposed to be a real brutal battle. I think it delivered on all accounts. I don't think anything took away from anything. Like, I don't think the gimmick of hitting the corners took away from the brutality. It was honestly the best I've seen of this gimmick with like the strap, including with the buckle touches. You get what I'm saying. Favorite part of the match and smartest part of the match, Punk is on Drew's shoulder. The whole thing, you know, Drew's going to carry around dead weight. And as Drew is hitting the corners, Punk is behind him also hitting the corners. I thought that was really smart. Sharpshooter, couple of GTSs. Punk gets the bracelet, 4 GTSs in total, and Punk hits the final corner with the bracelet. This was fantastic. I don't want this feud to end. People are saying that this maybe is the end to the feud. It would make sense if this is the blow off. It was an unbelievable match, but I want to see them, selfishly, I want to see them go at it one more time. However, this is getting an S. This was a fantastic time. All right, second to last here, we have the Terror Twins of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest defeating Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Makes sense. Terror Twins are on fire. Judgment Day isn't really what it used to be. Liv and Rhea, MVPs here. Liv pulled out some moves we've never seen before. These two have fantastic chemistry. So I hope, and I think this feud is also going to continue, which will be nice. Rhea finally got to hit some moves on Dom. Crowd went crazy. It's what we've all been waiting for. Damian and Rhea hit dual Razor's Edges. This was fun, especially the second half of it really picked up. Rhea had this intensity, like from her entrance to the end of the match. I put out a tweet and I said, first of all, she's 27, which is, it blows my mind that she's 27. If she's on this or keeps up this trajectory at this pace, the sky's the limit for Rhea Ripley. She was unbelievable, MVP of the match. This is getting an A. It crept up to an A. Everyone was great. I want to, obviously credit Dom, Damian as well. Liv looked fantastic too. I think this was probably, in my opinion, one of her best recent performances. Last but not least, they shook hands in the ring no less than, 12 minutes ago. Gunther retains the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton. This was awesome. What's cool about this is it was a totally different style, different tone, different way of wrestling than anything else on the card. Two big men, slower pace, but still brutal. Like never slow where it was boring and turtle-like, but slow, methodical, and just some real graps. I don't know if I love the way I said that. Okay, a lot of big spots here. RKO out of nowhere from a power bomb. Randy hitting the back body drop on the steps through the table to Gunther. Then Gunther really slowing the pace and taking down Randy Orton with the sleeper hold. Randy broke it like 3 times to no avail. Gunther kept locking it in. Orton finally passed out. Gunther retains. They shook hands in the ring. Gunther got to speak to the crowd afterward. I said at the beginning, I wanted to circle all the way back to the crowd. The crowd was hot the whole night. They were unreal. When Randy hit that RKO, the place went bananas. There was a moment early in the match where the crowd was going crazy, dueling Randy Gunther chants. I'm glad that, which I think it would have been impossible anyway, I'm glad the crowd didn't default to like booing Randy. Not that I think they would have, but like it was cool that, Gunther was almost working as like, I wouldn't say underdog, but he was definitely like getting hit from Randy a lot. You know what I mean? The crowd played into it well. Gunther and Randy played into the crowd just as well. Like I was saying, there was a moment where even Randy hit the fucking wave and tried to get Gunther to do it. I don't know. This was fun. I love this stage of Randy. He's like at a peak of his career again. And with the veteran Orton having fun. Love it. Can't say enough things about it. Also can't say enough good things about Gunther. They were saying it on commentary. He's the future. He was unbelievable. I'm rambling on for what is obviously an S tier. What a pay-per-view. What a PLE. Match of the night, in my opinion. I think I give the slight edge to Gunther Randy. I'll bump that up. Can I put that in front? Come on. Oh, boy. Come on. Oh, I'm fucking everything up. There it is. Let me know your thoughts. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Where would you place things different? What was your match of the night? And yeah, like I said, we're going to talk way more in depth about it on the Stash Club Wrestling podcast, Stash Club Wrestling YouTube channel. You get it. It's linked in the description. You know where to go. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see more of. Let me know if you want to see more of this style of video. I don't know. New to the channel. We're growing. And I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate everyone hopping on the journey. I'll let you get out of here. This is a quick one. Want to give my thoughts and coming right off Bash in Berlin. But again, I think B-Show PLE of the year. Backlash is right there as well, but maybe I'm just coming off it. I'm fired up. This was awesome. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.